I'm back, and so are you. Hey, gang, it's so good to see you. I am coming at you all live from beautiful Sundance, Utah. My name is Keelan Siobhan Clark. I am the owner of Liberty Empowerment, creator of the Pop Video Academy, and today I want to talk about ADHD and how it actually can be a gift. So, as I mentioned a couple of days ago, I was like, I'm going to share with you guys what's going on with me, and it took me a couple days. And what's happening is I was on Concerta ADHD medication, and it's basically speed. And I love it. It's delicious. It gets me going, and it's not sustainable. I really am on a mission to live like a really long, healthy life. And I'd gone off it last year and I decided to go back on it again. And I just was like, it doesn't feel right. Like I was getting a lot done. I was doing a lot, but there was a piece of me that just, it was not sustainable. So I was weaning myself off of it. And I went to New York to go see my dad and to see my soda, my stepmom Joy, but she does soda. And it kind of wrecked me a little bit. It's really seeing my dad, um, just deteriorating the way he is just really heartbreaking. And whereas I put on a strong face and, I just want to be like the strong daughter, it's really hard, and it's scary. And I'm so thankful to my soda for taking care of him for so long and continuing to as we find a place for him. Um, but I also want to talk about the ADHD piece of it because as a kid, I was slow. I was spacey. My story about being a soccer player is I played once and I was chasing butterflies. So there's something really almost endearing about my mission of going back and looking at what would have been called ADD, but now they've updated it to ADHD. I have the really slow kind, so I feel slow like in everything, you know. So the Concerta is amazing because I'm like, okay, let's go, and it's not sustainable. It's not actually my authentic way of being. I'm supposed to be able to take my time and slow down. So in the last couple of months especially, I've just been working on honoring that. And it's not easy because as most of you know in our society, especially in the US, like it's go go go, right? So in these last couple weeks especially, I've just been like honoring being able to take my time and slow down and just trust in the fact that my ADHD is a gift. My creativity comes from it. My ability to spiritually connect. And I don't know what happens after this, right? Like I was trying to control my ADD with the medication, but instead of trying to fix it, and I'm using trying on purpose. A lot of you know how I feel about the word trying. But instead of fixing it, what if I just honored it and leaned into it? And this is the space I've been playing in. So, in that thread, it takes me a little longer to do things. It, it's kind of kept me from being consistent, especially with these miracle mornings. I've been sleeping in a little bit, and like you guys keep telling me, you're like, we see you. I'm like, you guys see me, you do. Good. Give me some hearts and likes. If you're watching this, please give me some hearts and likes. But I've gotten so much feedback that I just realized that like I get to honor myself and I love getting up early. I used to hate it. I used to not understand the magic and the joy in it. And I've trained myself, and I want any of you watching this to hear this. I have trained myself. I've literally built myself to create this magic. And there's something really powerful about it. So thank you for letting me join you in your morning routine. And like if you have a disorder or if you have something that, you've always thought has like kept you from keeping up with society or, like I want to blame everything on my ADHD right now. Everything. Like if you have that story, take a look at it, drop it in here, and think about how you can make it into an empowering story. Like I'm thinking of this woman that just interviewed me, Michelle String, and she has MS and she's a survivor. But she gets to do things slower because of her condition. But because of her condition, it makes her even more powerful. Right? So, big truck coming through. So I would just invite you guys to look at what's your Achilles heel, what's your kryptonite, and take that and make it into something really beautiful that supports the rest of the world. That is your content in your videos, by the way. You don't have to overthink this. You just get to push the button. So good morning. I love you guys. It feels good to be back. And yeah, I'd love to hear what your Achilles tendons are. And in the meantime, I'm going to go to my mastermind here in beautiful Sundance. Good morning. All right, got to go. Bye.